A new bill introduced by Ohio Senators Sherrod Brown, a Democrat, and Rob Portman, a Republican, called the Savings Penalty Elimination Act, aims to raise the limits on how much in assets beneficiaries of Supplemental Security Income, or SSI, can set aside in savings in addition to their regular payments. What's going on, guys? Josh Baldwin here from Mad Money Millennial, bringing you the latest news and most straightforward information out there for those of you on Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and SNAP or EBT benefits. You can do me a giant favor by tapping those like and subscribe buttons, and let's get into this update on SSI and SSDI benefits regarding a brand new bill aimed at providing a boost to benefits for the elderly and disabled, including the most important provision, which vastly raises the amount beneficiaries are able to set aside for their financial well-being. Finally, we are seeing some action going on in Congress right now with our Social Security beneficiaries in mind. SSI is a federal program to help aged, blind, and disabled people who have little or no income, and provides cash to meet basic needs for food, clothing, and shelter. While managed by the Social Security Administration, general tax revenues and not Social Security payroll taxes fund it. As for the bill's sponsor explains, there is currently a pretty significant problem. The current SSI program hasn't been updated since the 1980s and punishes these Americans for working, saving for the future, and getting married. Right now, individuals getting SSI are limited to $2,000 in assets. For married couples, it's $3,000. And the average current monthly benefit is $585 for individuals. For approximately 60% of recipients, SSI is their only source of income. In one sense, this seems like an unnecessary limit. A Federal Reserve study from 2019 found that many people are far from rolling in assets. If faced with an unexpected $400 expense, 27% of people would borrow or sell something to cover it, and 12% lack the resources to pay it at all, for a total of 39%. Those in such a position know the anxiety and fear lack of savings can regularly create if anything goes wrong. But if even reserve funds of $2,000 for an individual or $3,000 for a couple are low, probably because Congress set the limits in 1984. What if someone was disabled after years of work and had modest savings? They'd have to get rid of them presumably to be eligible for what might be their only source of income. There's been no adjustment for inflation since the mid-1980s, let alone support. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, $2,000 in 1984 would be equivalent to about $5,500 today. Even that is a ridiculously low cap, as happens so often in relief plans that are almost universally drawn by wealthy people in Congress who frequently have never experienced anything like most of the population does. The Brown and Portman bill would raise the savings caps to $10,000 for a single and $20,000 for a couple and index them to inflation moving forward. While this would help with the savings issue, it does nothing to mitigate a bigger problem. Start with the federal poverty levels for the continental US, even higher in Alaska and Hawaii, that serve as the indication of when someone is officially considered quote-unquote poor. For a family of 4, that's $27,750 a year, or $131.41 a week per person for housing, food, transportation, clothing, and other basic needs for living. For a single person, that's $13,590 or $261.34 a week, or $18,310 or $176.06 per person for a couple. The poverty levels are where you can first start to see the bigger issue facing SSI recipients, otherwise known as a benefits cliff. If someone's income grows past a certain point, they can start losing benefits faster than they are able to earn to make up for the loss. Or, as the Federal Reserve Bank of Atlanta puts it, due to the loss of these programs, Career advancement opportunities can result in the family being financially worse off, also known as a benefits cliff, or no better off, or what's known as a benefits plateau, than before the wage increase. This loss of means-tested public assistance is an effective marginal tax rate on income gains. High effective marginal tax rates mean that some workers have a financial disincentive to invest in their own human capital and advance from lower wage work to jobs that lead to economic self-sufficiency. The country should be working to see people establish themselves at a more sustainable and stable level. But instead, the design of programs kicks the financial legs out from underneath them. Whatever the original intent, the ongoing approach without modification causes poor-off people with more common sense and financial understanding than many of their representatives to avoid earning enough to sustain a reasonable living, especially with today's crippling inflation rates. Alright guys, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please leave a like, comment down below any information you might have about your own Social Security benefits, and maybe you can help someone else out. And of course, hit that subscribe button and notification bell right next to it. Hitting that bell will make sure you get notified exactly when my videos are coming out, and not a week or two later. And lastly, if you'd like to support my channel, you can now own your very own original Mad Money Millennial t-shirt. Colors come in black, gray, red, and white. And the link to my store can be found right under this video. Alright guys, stay safe, stay hustling, and I will talk to you guys again soon.